เนี่ยเราก็มาอยู่ที่บริษัท XAG นะซึ่งที่นี่เนี่ยเป็นสำนักงานใหญ่เลยจริงๆแล้วเราเคยพูดถึงคลิปแบบ XAG
ใช่ก่อนหน้านี้เราก็เคยมีการพูดถึงผลิตภัณฑ์ของบริษัท XAG นั่นก็คือโดรนเกษตรนั่นเองค่ะ
พอมารอบนี้เนี่ยเราพิเศษขึ้นเพราะว่าเราอ่ะจะสัมภาษณ์
Director ใช่ไหมคะทางด้าน PR ของบริษัทเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ยเราก็จะรู้ลึกถึงข้อมูลที่มาที่ไปของบริษัทมากขึ้นค่ะ
จะเป็นยังไงนั้นเนี่ยเดี๋ยวเราไปดูกันเลยดีกว่าค่ะ
ไปเลย So Dr. Tong, could you please introduce yourself and then let us know what inspired XAG to bring drone to this market?
Okay, I have been working in XAG for 2 years. I used to work for Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now I'm working for XAG Public Relations and Global Cooperation. XAG was founded in 2007. Formally we named X-Aircraft because we are developing flight control system like this. And then in 2013 we find agriculture is a great industry. But now because the labor shortage and the aging society problems, then we find less and less people are working for agriculture. But food is so important to people. So that's why we think the drones is a great tool to help people to spray, to seed, and then we move to agriculture industry. And then with the development, we just have more and more drones. And we have this our nozzle, and this is a very important thing to precision farming. I will talk about it later. And our drone is autonomous driving. It's like the autonomous driving cars. So he can fly by itself. And based on the RDK, like GPS, they're very precisely guided by the satellite. So here is the route by the drone working in the field. You don't need to control. We don't have the remote control system. So fully autonomous. And in 2019, we won the Best Innovation Precision Farming Technology in London. And now we have a full package of the product. We have the drones and also the ground vehicle and also surveying drones, the IoT system for monitoring, and also this is the autonomous driving system for tractors. And also we have a software for management.
As you mentioned about the precision farming, can you tell us a little bit more about your opinion about the precision agriculture, about the future of the agriculture industry?
This one is from 2019, 2020, and 2021. About the nozzle, because nozzle is so important for XAG. Most of the products in the market, they use a pump. Here's the tube, and with the pressure, and it will pump out the liquid. But for our nozzle, it's a high-speed spin, and it will spin out the droplet, and you can control the size of the droplet by your mobile. So that's why the size of the droplet is very precise. And then it's from 80 micrometers to 150 micrometers. The size is very precise. You can decide how much volume of the chemicals spray on the leaves. And because the droplet is quite small, and also we have a vortex generated by propellers, by the rudder. So that's why we have vortex control the droplets. This is only one part of the precision farming, and this is so important.
So now we know about the company and then the product. So let's talk about the future. So where do you see XAG position in the global agriculture industry in the next 5 years?
This is the future for XAG for global farmers. So in the future, because the aging problems and less people would like to work for agriculture, especially for people who has knowledge, graduated from universities. They prefer to work in CBD rather than the farms. How to attract the young people working in the farms for agriculture? This is so important. Technology is the only way that to attract the young people to work for this oldest industry. You see only one person is working in this farm because they have all the robotics, we call them robotics, work for the smaller drone can do the surveying on the land. After the surveying, you will have a 3D map, and then the big drone can work based on the digital map, precisely spray or seed on this land. And the tractor, this is a traditional tractor, but if you use our autopilot, it can sort and then it can it can change your tractor into an autonomous driving tractor. And also, for the drones, for the tractors, and also for the ground vehicle, all the data will back to the X Cloud. From the cloud, the computer can analyze all the data. And also we have this IoT system. It can monitor, record all the important data, weather data, soil data, every data. And we have our software to manage. And for the young people, the only thing you do is manage, do the branding, contact the market, do the channels, and you do the business for the farm. Because this is the future, powered by technology.
So I think in Thailand we are developing to like the smart agriculture. So what do you think about the Thailand agriculture industry?
Thailand is very similar with China. Like China is also agricultural country, and we have millions of farmers. They are not rich enough, and they are old. And also, the most important thing is they are small holders, which means they don't have a big farm like United States or Europe. They have a very small piece of land. So it's very important that they have very advanced technology to help them. Which means most of the farmers, they need to change their lives. The lives should be empowered by technology. And then the farming way can be sustainable. This is quite important to not only China, but also most of Southeast Asian countries. Because we are so similar comparing with the size of the land and also the market condition. I think both China and Thailand share the same dream of sustainable farming.
So what do you think that needs to be done in order to improve the agriculture industry in Thailand?
It's the same in China. Like 5 years ago, it's really hard that we promote these ideas to farmers and also sell it. Because no one believes that a drone like a toy can help people. It's an agriculture tool or just like a toy. So, but after 5 years now in China, we have more than 50,000 working everywhere, every corner of China. So I think the same story will happen in Thailand, but will be shorter. I think it will mostly take maybe 1 or 2 years, but we should work with government, farmers, all the stakeholders together to help the farmers to have the chance to use the technology. And also like in China, we work with banks and also Ministry of Agriculture. They can provide subsidy for the farmers. Then all the technologies can be affordable for the farmers, and they can use this kind of technology as soon as possible. And it can greatly upgrade the efficiency of farming.
Talk about it again about how the technology can bring agriculture to be more sustainable.
We have the high concentration of chemicals because usually as you will have a lot of water mixed with chemicals. But now we can save 90% of the water and also more than 30% of the chemicals during the whole process of spraying. So which is very, very friendly to the environment. This is very important to our planet because you use less water, less chemicals, but more precisely, the same effect, even better effect than manual spray. And this is only one part. So in the future, because less people, but more technologies, because the drones are powered by battery, zero emission. We don't use the fossil energies.
We have learned a lot about this industry and know a lot more about the company and the product. I think it's very interesting, right?
Yeah. And I hope we can like
Bring this to
Yes, to
Thailand
Thailand.
to improve the
our agriculture
Yes.
industry.
So thank you for today.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
ค่ะเมื่อกี้นะคะเราก็ได้ทราบข้อมูลต่างๆมากมายเกี่ยวกับบริษัท XAG แล้วก็ผลิตภัณฑ์ของ XAG นะคะซึ่งน้องโพจะเห็นว่าจริงๆเนี่ยเขาไม่ได้ทำแค่โดรนแต่ว่าเขาทำทั้งอีโคซิสเต็มทั้งระบบนิเวศเลยตั้งแต่ระบบซอฟต์แวร์ฮาร์ดแวร์หรือจะเป็นอุปกรณ์ IoT ที่ใช้ในการมอนิเตอร์การทำเกษตรต่างๆซึ่งถือว่าเป็นไอเดียที่ดีมากๆแล้วก็เป็นเหมือนเป็นรูปแบบเกษตรแนวใหม่ที่เหมาะกับป ประเทศไทยมากๆเลยนะคะ
ใช่จริงๆเพราะว่าจริงๆแล้วเราสามารถใช้เทคโนโลยีที่เขามีอยู่เนี่ยไปประยุกต์ใช้แล้วก็ยกระดับการเกษตรของไทยได้ให้ดียิ่งขึ้นไปอีกเนาะ
ใช่ซึ่งอย่างที่ดร.ถงนะคะได้พูดออกไปก่อนหน้านี้ว่าจริงๆแล้วเนี่ยในเกษตรแนวใหม่เกษตรอัจฉริยะเนี่ยใช้คนแค่คนเดียวก็สามารถทำเกษตรได้แล้วเนี่ยเป็นไอเดียที่ดีมากๆเลยจริง
ๆใช่แล้วก็เหมาะสมกับ
สังคมใหม่ใช่ที่มีประชากรน้อยลง
ก็เข้ากับประเทศไทยอยู่
ค่ะค่ะงั้นสำหรับวันนี้รายการ Canton Focus ต้องขอลาไปก่อนต่อไปเนี่ยเราจะไปติดตามเรื่องอะไรคูลๆเนี่ยก็ต้องติดตามตอนต่อไปค่ะ
ค่ะแล้วก็ถ้าเกิดใครชอบนะคะก็อย่าลืมกดไลค์หรือว่ากด Subscribe นะคะหรือว่าถ้ามีเรื่องสนใจเนี่ยก็คอมเมนต์บอกพวกเราได้
ใช่
ค่ะแล้วสำหรับวันนี้เนี่ยเรา2คนก็ต้องลาไปก่อนนะคะ
สวัสดีค่ะ